Hello everyone, it is Princess underscore Mini 4 and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be filming my self-care routine. If you guys are new here, please make sure you hit that notification bell and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a post. Alright you guys, so I'm sitting on my couch bed thingy. Anyway, I've never done self-care before. Like I know everybody has done self-care, right? Because self-care is kind of whatever you want it to be. Like if your self-care is you getting in your car and you going to go get you a pumpkin spice latte, then that's self-care. You know what I'm saying? But I've never like tried to dedicate a day to it. So part of me is like, I think I should do every Sunday evening, do some kind of self-care, you know, even if it's just like, you know, taking a shower, washing my hair, you know, planning my clothes out for the week, you know, like, cause anything could be self-care, you know, is you taking care of yourself, you know, anything could be self-care. So I want to try to compile some things together and make a little cute video out of it. And maybe if you're watching, you can get some kind of, you know, inspiration from it. But this is not something I do all the time, but I'm starting to think it's like, maybe I should start doing this every Sunday, cause Sunday is still my favorite day. You know, it's the Lord's Day. I love it. You know, I go to church now. But before, I would get up and I would have my little cup of coffee and I would sit down and watch my church service. And now it's like I'm busy now because I go out and I go to church. You know, I go to Sunday school first and there's breakfast and then there's the church service, and then I come back. And for some reason, when I go out the house and I come back, I am so tired. I'm 22 years old, y'all. But when I go out the house and I come back, I am so tired. So usually when I come back from church, I sit down and I'm like trying to stay awake. Like sometimes I've taken naps after going to church. So it's like, I must come back, you know, chill, do my little planner, you know, plan for the week, you know, whatever I got to do. But starting around like 6:30, 7 o'clock, I want to start my little self-care time. You know, like I said, taking a shower, doing some yoga, journaling. You know, like I said, anything could be self-care. So that is why I wanted to do this video. I just think it's a cool thing. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Like I literally been writing this down in my little YouTube video planning book for like a year or two. So we are going to finally get it done today. So keep in mind, like I said, self-care is whatever you make it. Like I said, if you want to go get yourself a coffee, call that self-care. It's self-care because you taking care of yourself, okay? Even if it's stuff you really don't need, because you don't need coffee to live off of. But sometimes you need to do what you want instead of everything that you need, because sometimes you want to buy stuff that you want. So yeah, we are going to be doing us a little first self-care, and I'm going to start my little self-care journey. I've been doing my little solo thing, you know, my little solo diary journeys, you know, going places by myself. And I'm going to start doing my little self-care, you know what I'm saying? 2024, like I said, this is a year about me. So, and I'm quite serious about that. Sorry for this long conversation, but we're going to get started into this video, and I'm probably going to do a voiceover. So yeah. So throughout the week, it is quite normal for your room to get a little dirty. So typically every Sunday, I try to just straighten up my room. So here is the before I tidy up my room. You see there's just stuff all over the place, shirts and just everything's just all unfolded because I just, you know, throughout the week, I take off a shirt, I just put it down and I just leave it there. I have all my receipts just sitting out. Like the room is just a little bit of a mess. But I clean up my room once a month, so it's not like a full cleanup. I'm just gonna be putting stuff away. Ziggy, play lo-fi music.
Here's a station you might like, Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio on Amazon Music.
So, you guys know that I recently graduated in May, so I've been going around and just kind of buying a little bit of things that I know that I'm going to need for when I get a job, because I'm that kind of person where it's like, girl, you ain't even applied for any jobs yet. No, I haven't, but I know that I'm going to get a job because you got to speak things into existence. So I've been buying stuff for work. So now I'm just going to bag them all up and just put them in my closet because, yeah, I'll be prepared when I do get a job. So that's my first part of my self-care routine, is just tidying up my room, because I just feel like if you have a clean room, a clean environment, it's really good for self-care. So like I mentioned before, throughout the week, and actually in this clip, I had just gotten back from church, so I had worn my John 3:16 shirt. So I just like to like air my shirts out because, like I said, one thing about me, I ain't got no reason to lie. My underarms do be smelling, so sometimes I air out my shirt or air out my clothes if I feel like I was sweating a lot. And then a lot of times I'll do the little sniff test and be like, okay, I can wear this for a few more days. Or some days I gotta put it right in the dirty clothes. So I just be folding up stuff. I had bought me some new phone cases, so I had to put away my phone cases. So I'm just steady tidying up. This is the first part of my self-care routine. So one thing I do is I always collect all my receipts after I spend stuff with my debit or my credit card. So I usually just put them on my filing cabinet, and then once they start to pile up, then I'll sit down and I'll put them in my little, I have like a receipt folder, and I go through my receipts like every 6 months. So I'll let them pile up, and then I'll just put them all in my little folder, and then every 6 months I'll go through them. I just like to make sure I keep them for my records just in case they try to, charge me extra or whatever. I have the receipts, because usually after 6 months that shouldn't happen. Okay, you guys, so I have mentioned how I have these bins in my closet. So I have like a junk drawer bin. I have like a bin that is full of like all these scrapbooks and stuff. So every now and then when I go somewhere, like when I went to Canada, I brought back some stuff, so I put it in my scrapbook. So this time I had went down to the beach or the boardwalk, so I had some stuff. So I was just, here's me just putting that stuff in my scrapbook, because I like to be able to look back and be like, okay, this is when I went to the beach, So that is what I'm doing in this clip. And I'm also just neatening up my closet, because sometimes it just gets a little messy. Same thing, I let the stuff pile up, and then I'll sit there and I'll go through all these bins and just add more stuff in. And that's just how that goes. So I have decided for the next part of my self-care routine to reward myself for tidying up my room will be to have some hot tea or just some tea. So I got me a little mug down. I'm going to fill it up with some hot water from my Keurig, and I have this Royal black tea, and I just like to add in some milk to make it milk black tea, and I just add in a little bit of sugar. But that is going to be my drink for this evening for my self-care routine. So while my tea is steeping, I am going to head back into my room and turn on my mood light that I bought from Amazon. Then I'm going to light me up a candle, because I just feel like, you know, if you have the right lighting and you have the right scent, you can really just have a great time. So that is what I'm doing in this clip, and my lo-fi music is still playing. All of this is needed for my self-care routine. One thing I have been trying to do is journal. I got this journal for my birthday last year, I believe, and I have been doing like a journal / a diary all my life, and I am never consistent with it. Like, I'll do it, like, I don't even think I've ever gone through like an entire week of journaling every night. Like, I really want to get into journaling. There are some people that get up every morning and journal, and they journal again every night, and I really do wish I could get like that, but it's just not my time yet. But I got this little journal entry from Pinterest. I love me some Pinterest. I'm always talking about it. But they have this one that is talking about who is the person you want to be. So the question is like, who is she? What does she wear? How does she dress? What does she eat? How is her lifestyle? So that is what I'm doing in this clip. I am pretty much just expressing who I would like to be, you know, like a godly, faithful woman, you know, how I dress, just modest, and what's my routine, you know. So that is what I'm doing. So if you really find it hard to journal, you can always just do these little journal entries, which I think that makes it a lot easier. So I'm sitting here, you know, listening to my lo-fi music, writing in my journal, drinking my tea with my mood lighting on, and smelling the scent of my candle. And I got a little fan on because it's hot out. But that is what I am doing. I think this just makes the self-care journey just so much better. So a next big part of my self-care routine is my yoga. So every single weekend, so Saturday and Sunday, I do a 10-minute yoga routine. It's actually a 10-minute morning yoga routine. If I remember, I'll try to link it down below. I have been doing this yoga routine for quite some time. I really just love it. It's just like the music that the lady puts in the video. It's just, I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel so good. So if you guys want to see like an unsped up version of this, just let me know in the comment sections down below. But I will try to link it. I just love this yoga routine. Like, I literally look forward to it all week long. So up next in my self-care routine is washing my hair. So I've mentioned pretty much since the beginning of this year when I did my New Year's resolutions and my vision board that I want to figure out the issues with my skin, so my acne and my dry skin, and just the dandruff and the dry skin and my irritation in my scalp. So I went to the dermatologist and I was given this medicated shampoo. So I'm supposed to use it 2 to 3 times a week. So I decided to do it on every Wednesday and every Sunday. So here's me just washing my hair. I just really hate how it doesn't suds up that much, but I just use a good amount of it on my scalp. Then it has to sit there for 5 minutes and then I rinse it off. So I just put it on my scalp and I just leave it while I wash my body, and then I rinse it off at the end. So after that, I have this benzoyl peroxide that I'm supposed to use on my face and my back and my chest. So that is where all my acne pretty much is at. So every morning when I wash my face, I use this, and then when I'm showering, I use it on my back and on my chest. The only bad thing I really hate about it is that A, it doesn't suds up, and B, it literally dyes all your colored towels. So I'm gonna have to head to Walmart and get me some white towels and some white washcloths, because my towel used to be green, now it's like a greenish yellow, because this stuff is literally just dyeing it. So if you ever have to use this, just buy some white towels and stuff, because if not, it's going to dye all your colored stuff. So now this is another part of my, trying to get rid of my acne and stuff. I have this gel that they told me to put on. So I put it on Tuesday's night, Thursday night, and Sunday's night, because she said it really dries out your skin. So when you first start, do it like every other day. So that's the days I decided to pick. So this is supposed to go on at night right before you go to bed. So this is also supposed to help with my acne. Alright, and to come to a conclusion in these last 2 clips, which I will not do this all the time because it's a lot of work and I feel like it's not really rewarding, but I got these little foot masks to put on. So these are not the ones that make your feet peel, thank God, 'cause I don't like the ones that make your feet peel. So this one is just supposed to make your feet soft, which I'm feeling my feet right now. They are really, really soft, so I guess they do work, but it's just a lot of work. So it's just this little foot mask. You just put it on, leave it for about 30 minutes, and then you take it off and just rub in the, the excess stuff. And I also got this hand mask from Five Below. That was a lot of work and I really just kind of gave up at the end. But I mean, my hands feel really nice and really soft. So I guess if you want to include that in your self-care routine once a week, I mean, go ahead. It can't really harm you. It just makes your feet and your hands just really, really soft. But that is the end of my self-care routine. After this clip, I will be going to bed because I am freshly showered and everything like that. Hair is all washed and all clean. Feet and hands are all soft. So it is time to get a good night's rest, which is also a big part of self-care. Alright, you guys, so this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my self-care routine. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn notification bell knowing I post, and share this video with your friends. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love you. Sorry if the TV's loud.